In Barcelona, as myself, when I was there, you cannot be number one if Messi is there.
When Messi has the ball, 1-1-1, you are dead.
Just pass the ball. We are not Messi. No one is Messi.
You can't defend 1v1 against Messi. It's impossible. Impossible. You're dead.
But as long as you are not Lionel Messi, you have to defend. Lionel is the only one. Wait until we have the ball, give it to you, and now do what you want. Everybody else has to defend. And
Messi gets a lot of kicks, but he goes up immediately and he challenges you again. You kick him, he challenges you even more.
I have only one selfie on my smartphone. That's with Messi. So Cristiano was in the room as well.
Messi the special one because he scored 2 goals against Manchester United. He scores 2 goals all the time. I think it's easier to win with him than against him.
It's not just football legends who are in awe of Lionel Messi. CEOs of billion-dollar companies, tech pioneers, and thought leaders from completely different industries often speak about him with the same reverence usually reserved for business icons.
Soccer player of all time, Messi or Ronaldo, or Pele, or Maradona.
For me, Messi is it.
Yeah, when I see Lionel Messi, you just are in awe that humans are able to achieve that level of greatness and genius and artistry. When we talk, we'll talk about AI, maybe robotics and this kind of stuff. That level.
On Lex Friedman's podcast, Sundar Pichai shared how watching Messi left him completely spellbound. It wasn't just the goals, it was the calm, effortless brilliance in every move.
You get to visually see it, unlike anything else. It's just the timing, the movement. This is genius.
I had the chance to see him a couple of weeks ago. He played in San Jose, so against the Quakes. So I went to see the game. Was a fan had good seats, knew where he would play in the second half, hopefully. And even at his age, just watching him when he gets the ball, that movement, you're right, that special quality. It's tough to describe, but you feel it when you see it, yeah.
Who was the toughest player you played against?
Messi.
Thierry Henry once shared his favorite Messi goal, the one against Malaga, and the way he described it was a blessing to the ears of every true football fan. With pure admiration, he broke down the moment. A diagonal ball, Messi controlling it on his chest, exploding into full speed, leaving defenders chasing shadows. Henry wasn't just analyzing a goal, he was reliving a moment of magic. His words captured what every fan felt watching it: awe, disbelief, and joy.
The best goal I've seen him score was against Malaga at home, because that defied logic what he did. Diagonal ball, controlling.
Moments where we humans are, that we have the privilege. I say it as human beings, right? Because I'm speaking from that perspective, okay? I say this only as an admirer. Some human beings have the ability to vibrate so close to God that you can't describe it, you can only enjoy it. This is why in Judaism they don't use the name of God, of the Creator, because how could you put in words something like that?
On the Lex Friedman podcast, Argentine President Javier Milei couldn't hide his admiration for Lionel Messi. Speaking with genuine passion, Milei called Messi a symbol of excellence, humility, and national pride. He praised not just Messi's talent, but his mindset, the quiet determination, the refusal to give up, the way he lets his football do the...
Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, was very good in 2 areas of the game, so much so that he was almost like Messi, but he didn't take part in the rest. However, Messi is the best one in all respects, but at that time, of course. Nowadays, he is an older player, right? And I'm not sure whether he can still keep that performance on all fronts, but But honestly, I have never in my life seen a player like Messi. I have never seen no one like him. For real. If you look at the number of goals he scored, I correct that considering the goal average in the days of Pelé. Compared to Messi's golden era and his career now, the number of equivalent goals is much greater than that of Pelé. Therefore, without a doubt, Messi is the greatest soccer player of all time. Of all time, no one compares to him.
But it's not just the numbers or the World Cup win. It's the moments of genius on the field. Messi is unlike any other in that way.
Messi does things that seem technically impossible. They seem physically impossible. The moves he makes don't respect human logic. It's like watching Usain Bolt run. It doesn't feel possible. He moves in a way that doesn't respect human logic. Am I right?
Even Joe Rogan couldn't hide his surprise at Messi's performance. On his podcast, Rogan, known for his raw takes and tough-to-impress attitude, spoke with genuine amazement. He called Messi otherworldly, stunned by how effortlessly he moves past defenders, almost like he's operating in a different dimension. It's like watching someone hack the game, Rogan said.
This dude's like 25 or 26, you know?
Yeah, and he's this just technical wizard, improvisational wizard.
No, he's amazing. I've watched these highlights, man. I've watched a bunch of his because it's fascinating just to watch somebody that good.
They are both watching the highlights of Messi when he was 25. For Messi, you can claim that he is the player who's better in real life than in the video game. Messi is technically the greatest player of all time because he is the one who best combines art, magic, and talent with efficiency.
This guy's a wizard.
Look at this. Just embarrassing.
That's just wizardry.
Yeah.
That guy, like, he moves like a wizard. It's like what he's able to do with that ball. It's just fucking astounding.
Yeah. And then
you have to be so much better than people to do something like that.
And then the thing I always think about, remind myself of is that he's so much better than people who are really great at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
'Cause he's not playing me out there. You know? Like, those are other professionals.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm going to embarrass you, man. You're not going to want to talk to your wife or your mother after this game.
Well, occasionally there's fights like that, too.
Yeah. Look at this shit.
At least these guys, they're getting humiliated, but nobody's getting hurt.
Oh!
Look at that wizardry. That is just fucking straight up wizardry.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like, his footwork is just, it's like he's doing a different thing.
Messi is the best, not just of this era, but of every era, the best player. I love watching him play. I love his personality, his humility, and he's a great player. But for me, every year Messi deserves to win it because I think as an individual, what he gives to the team at Barcelona for his country, he's, as I say, he's the best.
Crazy, right? But not as crazy as the formation Roberto Baggio once imagined to try and stop Messi. Baggio, widely regarded as the greatest Italian player ever, knows exactly what it takes to perform at the highest level. So, when he says Messi is the greatest of all time, you know he truly means it.
Ci ho ripensato, Fammi dietro,
Arsène Wenger, the legendary coach at Arsenal, had this to say.
Who's the best player in the world?
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Simple words, but considering what Messi did to Wenger's Arsenal, they speak volumes. In their 2010 UCL clash, Messi put on a masterclass, scoring not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals, completely dismantling the Gunners. It was a performance Arsenal fans won't forget anytime soon. And what truly put an end to the GOAT debate was Messi's World Cup victory in 2022. Even Jurgen Klopp weighed in on Messi's achievement, saying,
Congratulations, honestly, I mean it. I think it was really well deserved. In a tough game and probably the best final after 80 minutes I ever saw in my life, and I saw a few. It's absolutely special, and they deserved it. And when you saw the team celebrating and especially the country celebrating, then probably hit the right country in difficult times. I'm really happy for them. Waited for a long time, a couple of times in the final, lost it. We're lucky in moments. and now they did it in the greatest footballer of my lifetime.
There was that unforgettable moment when Atletico Madrid's manager, Diego Simeone, didn't celebrate a goal because he was intimidated by Messi.
El mejor jugador del mundo en estos momentos. Y Messi salió campeón del mundo. ¿Qué más tiene que ganar para seguir siendo el mejor del mundo?
Simeone, who usually seems like he despises everyone his team faces, has a clear exception when it comes to Messi. Things can get intense with Simeone, especially in press conferences, where his passion often borders on crazy, but even he knows Messi is different. But nothing tops the wild statement from Harry Kane, who admitted he would leave his club to play with Messi. When asked which player he would have loved to play alongside, Kane didn't hesitate.
Player you would have liked to play alongside? I mean, I'd love to play with Messi. I think, you know, his game understanding, his vision, his passing, one of the greatest players to ever play our game, so I'm sure he'd be able to give me a few assists.
Even the free kick god himself, David Beckham, has immense admiration for Messi.
Who's your, the football player that you enjoy at most watching nowadays?
It has to be Messi.
Yeah.
You know, I love Leo for many different reasons. I love him because he's a great father. I love him because he's a great personality, a character. He's a great person. But I think what everybody loves about him is the way he plays the game. You know, he plays the game with passion. He plays the game just free. You know, the way he plays. And I think this past World Cup again, you know, I think the way he played for his team, for his country, and to win that World Cup was an incredible moment for him. And I love watching players like him.
Okay.
But here's something even more surprising. Jose Mourinho, known for his intense rivalries, once referred to Messi as a god.
And normally out of 3 you score 1 and then the story can be a different one. But that god of football made it completely different. And of course they have a good team, of course they have phenomenal players. But that player is absolutely incredible.
He doesn't know Messi as well as Pep Guardiola does. Having managed Messi at Barcelona, Pep certainly knows what he's talking about when he says this.
Everyone has his opinion, but nobody can doubt that he's there with the greatest all the time. For me, I said many times, is the best, and it will be difficult to understand a player can appear and compete what he has done in the last 50, 70 years, but the people who saw Pelé, for example, or Di Stefano, or on the other side, if he would not have won the World Cup, the opinion about what he has done for the world football, in my opinion, personal opinion, that how he's a player would not change absolutely anything, but it's normal that the people, it depends on who win. You are evaluated, and of course for him is the final, cherries of his incredible career.
What's really interesting is how Messi's biggest rival, Cristiano Ronaldo, feels about him. After years of competing against each other, you might think they don't get along, but in a Ronaldo interview, you can see the respect they have for each other.
We shared this stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football. The same 2 guys in the same stage all the time. So it's not easy, as you know. And of course we have a good relationship. We not had a dinner together yet, but I hope in the future. Of course I miss to play in Spain. We have that battle the last 15 years, which is good. He pushed me and I push him as well. So it's good to be part of history of football. I'm there and of course he's there.
While Ronaldo didn't directly say Messi is better than him, he did agree that both of them will be remembered as football legends. Rio Ferdinand shared his view, speaking about Messi and highlighting just how remarkable the Argentine player truly is.
Talking about Messi and how great he is and how he embarrassed us at Wembley and in Rome and whatnot. We'd played against him before and we'd locked him down, but this was a different Messi. This was Messi who had more freedom to run around and be central, whereas before he was really stuck wide, pop up anywhere and surprise you. It's like unplayable, like ridiculous. And he was actually better at Wembley, and Messi was the main ingredient. Just a wonderful footballer, man. Just like you can't put it into words how good he is. Prime time Lionel Messi, unplayable.
If I had to sum up Leo in one word, I'd use Zidane's, because he found the perfect word to describe Messi.
No, es uno solo, magia. Pero de verdad, porque al final
y lo que me gusta, no estamos todos los días juntos, pero hoy es un día importante para mí, para la admiración que tengo para él y a estos jugadores que son diferentes, que para mí es magia, puro magia, en el sentido que antes de reservar sabía lo que había que hacer y sobre todo para mí que entiendo de fútbol, ver a uno en el campo casi sabía lo que ibas a hacer, ¿sabes? Como claro, la conexión. Pero, y cuando veo hacer lo que hace en el campo, digo, esto ya está. La gente es lo que quiere ver en el fútbol. Jugador que son pocos. Hay, pero como él no. Poco, muy poco. Uno.
Finally, legend from other sports like Kobe Bryant have joined in the praise.
Te digo, cuando mucho tiempo fa, Barcelona venía a Los Angeles. Ronaldinho fue un amigo mío. Estaba ahí hablando con Ronaldinho y Ronaldinho me dice, Kobe, mira, te voy a presentar el juego que va a ser el mejor juego de todos los tiempos. ¿Tú qué? Tú eres el mejor jugador. Él me dice, no, esto aquí va a ser el mejor. Fui Lionel Messi, tenía solamente 17.
And that's a wrap. Messi's impact on football is undeniable, from the respect of legends like Ronaldo to the awe of players like Rio Ferdinand. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, drop your favorite Messi moment in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching, and see you next.